Good morning. Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Newcastle, and I'm back with another video courtesy of my car. A lot of y'all really like this style. It's crazy. Y'all prefer being in the car. Maybe y'all prefer different locations. So that's what I'm gonna start doing now, is just filming in different locations. But yeah, we're back with another video. This time, as usual, we have Newcastle tomorrow, and it's another big game for us. As of right now, at the time of recording, we are in third place. We have 51 points. We have won 6 of the last 7 games. The other game being a draw. We are 2 games on the win streak, so 2 games on the bounce. We are the hottest team in the Prem in terms of we have the longest streak in the Prem, second longest streak in the top 5 leagues in Europe. We're scoring goals when we need to score goals. We're defending. We're showing a lot more class as a unit together, which is what I'm happy to see. Now, with Newcastle, the reason why it's a big game is because we haven't been too lucky heading over to St. James's Park. If I recall, the last 2 or 3 times we've lost there in a row. So changes, expectations are different, especially now because we're heading into business end, right? This is the business end, and this is a game where we can really, really, really put a foothold on Champions League qualifications. We do have a couple injuries. I know Harry Maguire and Luke Shaw were forced off against Crystal Palace due to illness, sickness, whatever that is. But we'll continue to monitor and hopefully that they're back. If not, we do have really good replacements, in my opinion. For Luke Shaw, we do have Mazraoui. He had an amazing cameo on that left-hand side. I would put Dallo over there and then Mazraoui back onto his preferred side, and I think that would, provide a better balance for us as a team. But yeah, we do have him over there, and then in case Maguire's not there, we do have Aiden Heaven. Now, this is going to be a tougher game only because Newcastle, to me, has more quality players. So from your Eric Gordon, your Jacob Ramseys, the Joe Lintons, the Woltamates, that we'll get into right now, there are a lot of talent there that can score them goals. Harvey Barnes, I think, is there. So it's gonna be one of those more cagier matches, especially since we played on Sunday to be playing two days later. On Wednesday it's going to be tight, but other teams are doing it, so I expect 3 points nonetheless. We have to have a conversation about Woltamade versus Šeško. You need to understand, before we got Šeško, Newcastle was really, really, really looking forward to the signing of Šeško, and Šeško turned them down because he wanted to come to Manchester United. The Newcastle fans aren't going to forget that. It is going to be extremely hostile for Šeško. It's going to be extremely hostile. Every time he touches the ball, there's going to be a lot of booing, a lot of just, getting at him, yelling at him, you name it. There's going to be a lot of that. So we need to expect and to combat that, right? We're going to have to really get Šeško into the game, meaning finding him with the passes, that he can use his head to then score. Being able to allow him to keep on, with the momentum, keep drilling, keep shooting, keep giving him chances to attack the ball, to go into great positions, to show that class, right? Woltamade, as much as he's been struggling as of late, he did start off drilling. to a point where we had some even in our own fan base questioning whether or not the Sesko signing was the right signing, because you're like, well, look at Woltemade, he's drilling, he's scoring, he's from the Bundesliga, like, what's going on? Why can't we, right? So to see it on the flip now, where our guy has scored at least 7 goals in the last 8 games, versus Woltemade that hasn't really been scoring, I'm really intrigued to see what this matchup looks like. Now, I have a feeling that, or Maguire, Martinez, one of them hopefully are back, because we're going to need class on the ball, especially defending, right? We can't really be giving these guys chances. If we remember our last 1-0 win on Boxing Day against them, it was cagey, it was tight. They had their chances. We got it through. We held it down. We ensured a clean sheet. We ensured the ability that, we were able to leave Old Trafford with all 3 points. Defensively, resolute. They had their chance, of course, to score, but like I said, they didn't. We held serve, and here we are, right? Now we need to do the same. Like, we have to expect the same, and we have to expect that. And we have to expect that they're gonna also look to try and get him more acclimated onto the ball, more in the goal. So I expect that to be a good matchup. I expect that to be a matchup that Šeško wins. I'm looking forward to Air Šeško, big dog, big Mons, scoring the headers. And then, midfield play. We have to win the midfield battle. A lot of times when we lose against the Newcastles and teams alike, it's because we're lethargic. We're losing the midfield battle. We don't come out with that same intensity. Like the last couple of games against Crystal Palace, the 1-0 against Everton, we just looked lethargic. Like, we just looked really lethargic. Like, the guys didn't come out ready to drill, ready to give it their all. And that's the one thing I didn't like. We need to, from the get-go, be front foot forward, put the game away in the first half, be resolute, be compact, but then to show that dominance, that threat, that counter-attacking ability. Let's just give it, where the sun don't shine, pretty much, right? And so, I expect us to beat Newcastle, man. Looking at player for player and the injury list that they packed up, and the fact that in their last 5 games they only have 1 win. Like, in our last 5 games we have 4 wins and a draw. They have 4 losses and 1 win. So if you look at form pack, if you look at just, are they in the right mindset? Like, we should be looking at this game where it's like, hey, they're focused on Champions League. Like, they're in 2 competitions. Like, we need to just, protect us by winning. Hopefully Liverpool can drop points to Nottingham Forest. Is it Nottingham Forest they're playing? Or some team. I think Wolves are playing. Hopefully Liverpool can drop points to Wolves, man. Wolves, we need something from you. Just like how you did it for Villa. Do it against Liverpool for us, man. But if we can get something from that Wolves game and Liverpool, and then we win our game, like, we're just solidifying top 3 for sure. So my score prediction for this game, I have 2-1 United. I think it's going to be a bit closer of a game. Still going to be another cagey game, but I expect us to win 2-1, maybe 2-0, but I won't get greedy. So 2-1. I expect another game from Senny Lamens. He's been quite as kept, one of our main pieces. Like, I don't think we're worrying as much in net anymore, which is allowing the team to play with a bit more freedom and expression. So I expect that to carry and to continue along. I expect a 2-1. If I had to look at scores, I'm looking at Šeško and Mbeumo. I think it's about time Mbeumo scores now. It's been quite a couple of games. So I expect him to get back into the team sheet. I expect it to be the same lineup. So Sesko in the middle. Again, he's validating that position by scoring. So I expect it to be Shesko and our 9, Cunha and Mbuemo behind, and with Bruno behind them, I expect the same Manu, Casemiro, and then for the lineups, just because of the potential injuries to Shaw and Maguire, I'm going to say I expect Dallo on the left. You know, I'm going to expect that Maguire is back. So I expect it to be Yoro, Maguire. If Martinez is not healthy, Yoro, Maguire, and then Mazraoui on that right side, and then Lamens and net. And that should be a great team to go out there and see all 3 points, man. So I'm super ecstatic, super happy to know that, you know, we're in this position. Like, again, you have to understand where we're coming from. Like, with under Amorim, it was a bit more toxic. It was a bit more nervy, just unsettling. And now Carrick has brought us a bit of calmness to the ship, a bit of resolute, just purpose. Everyone's back in their positions that they're accustomed to. Everyone knows what they're doing. It's like the left hand knows what the right hand is doing, and like, you gotta love that. Like, you know what I'm trying to say? Like, I have to love that. And yeah, man, I expect Bruno to get another assist. But I just expect us to just be more poised. Like, we have to go in. Like, we went to Anfield and won. We went to the Emirates and won. We went to Selhurst Park and won. Like, there's a lot of games that we've actually gone to and won. So it's about time that we continue it and we get it up. But that's me. That's my update. Drop a like, turn on your notifications, subscribe, and let me know if you keep liking these videos. People keep telling me to like these videos, so y'all let me know too. Peace, love, and serenity. Love y'all.